Have you ever wondered what secrets hide in the stories of those who have lived half a century and beyond? Imagine sitting with someone who has not just witnessed history but has lived it and absorbing the lessons they've learned from every twist and turn of life. From navigating profound personal changes to mastering the art of resilience, the wisdom shared by our elders is not just a peek into their past but a guide for our future. In this video, we're diving deep into the heart of life, lessons the elderly wish they'd understood when they were 55. These are not just tales of nostalgia, they're blueprints for living a fulfilling life. Stay with us as we journey through 20 invaluable insights that could change the way you approach life entirely. You might just find that the key to your happiness and success has been waiting right there for you in their stories all along. Embracing change is a lesson that remains timeless no matter how the world evolves. The elders among us have lived through countless transformations, from technological advancements to societal shifts. They remind us that change is not something to fear but an opportunity for growth. Take, for instance, the story of Margaret, who after decades in one career found herself needing to start anew. Instead of retreating in fear, she embraced the chance to learn a new skill, ultimately discovering a passion for teaching that she never knew existed. Her willingness to adapt not only enriched her life but also inspired those around her. Adapting to change involves maintaining an open mind and a flexible perspective. One strategy is to view change as an adventure rather than a threat, focusing on the possibilities it may bring. Another is to practice mindfulness, which helps in staying grounded and less overwhelmed by uncertainty. Our elders often advise maintaining strong support networks, ensuring you have people to lean on and share your journey. Embracing change means allowing yourself to be a student of life continually, learning from each experience, adjusting your sails, and looking forward to discovering new horizons. As you encounter your own transitions, remember the stories of those who have walked before you, find comfort in their wisdom, and trust that you possess the resilience to not only face change but to thrive in its presence. Prioritizing health is a fundamental lesson that our elders emphasize, understanding that maintaining both physical and mental well-being is the foundation for a fulfilling life. It's not just about living longer but living better. Many seniors reflect on their experiences, wishing they had placed more focus on health earlier in life. One crucial insight they share is the power of small, consistent lifestyle changes. For instance, consider Maria, who found vitality in her 70s by introducing a simple routine of daily walks and mindful breathing exercises. These small habits not only elevated her physical health but also greatly enhanced her mental clarity and emotional well-being. Our elders advise that prioritizing health doesn't require drastic measures. It's about integrating manageable yet impactful changes, such as choosing nutritious foods, staying hydrated, ensuring regular physical activity, and getting adequate sleep. Moreover, taking care of mental health is equally vital. Practices like meditation, journaling, and fostering social connections are often highlighted as essential components for maintaining a balanced state of mind. It's about nurturing a holistic view of health where physical, emotional, and mental aspects are intertwined. Their wisdom teaches us that commitment to health is a journey, not a destination, and that each small step contributes towards a more vibrant and resilient life. As you consider your own path to well-being, remember the gentle yet firm reminder from those who have journeyed far before you. Take care of your body and mind, and they will take care of you. Valuing relationships and fostering kindness are intertwined lessons that form the backbone of a life well lived. Our elders often remind us that, at the end of the day, it's the connections we build and the kindness we show that truly enrich our existence. Consider the story of David, who, in his later years, realized that the relationships he nurtured over time were far more fulfilling than any career achievement. He fondly recalls how maintaining close ties with friends and family, even through simple regular phone calls or coffee meetups, added layers of joy and support to his life. It's these connections that provided strength during challenging times and laughter during moments of celebration. Kindness, as shared by the elderly, is a currency that never depletes, no matter how much you spend it. Whether it's a sincere compliment to a stranger or lending a helping hand to a neighbor, kindness fosters a sense of community and belonging. Take the example of Clara, whose small acts of kindness in her neighborhood, like baking cookies for new neighbors or volunteering at a local shelter, not only brought smiles to those around her, but also planted seeds of long-lasting friendships. Her kindness was infectious, creating a ripple effect that encouraged others to pay it forward. Our elders emphasize that investing in relationships doesn't require grand gestures, but rather small acts of genuine care and attention. Listening actively, showing empathy, and being present in the moment are simple yet profound ways to strengthen bonds. Cultivating kindness goes hand in hand with valuing relationships, as it fosters a positive environment where connections can flourish. As you journey through life, heed the advice of those who have walked before you. Cherish your relationships, nurture them with kindness, and watch as they transform your world into a more compassionate and fulfilling place. Financial wisdom, a cornerstone of a secure and contented life, is often a lesson learned through years of experience and reflection. Our elders remind us that understanding how to manage finances is not just about accumulating wealth, but about creating stability and peace of mind. For many, the key lies in living within one's means, a sentiment echoed repeatedly by those who have traversed the financial ups and downs of life. Consider the story of George, who found himself caught in a cycle of debt in his younger years. It was only through deliberate budgeting and spending restraint that he eventually found financial freedom. He learned the value of distinguishing needs from wants, a subtle yet transformative practice that allowed him to redirect his resources towards what truly mattered. This approach to finances underscores the importance of building an emergency fund, investing wisely, and planning for the future, ensuring that one is prepared for both opportunities and unexpected challenges. Paired with financial wisdom is the pursuit of simplicity, a path that many of our elders argue leads to true fulfillment. Simplifying life by decluttering both the physical and mental space can bring clarity and a deeper appreciation for what one already possesses. The lesson here is beautifully illustrated by Emily, who in her later years found joy in downsizing her home and embracing a minimalist lifestyle. Letting go of excess allowed her to focus on meaningful experiences and relationships, which in turn enriched her sense of satisfaction and well-being. The practice of simplicity is not solely about reducing material possessions, but also about simplifying commitments and focusing on what genuinely brings joy and growth. The wisdom shared by our elders is a reminder that a simple life is rich in experiences and connections, providing a profound sense of contentment. Together, financial wisdom and simplicity form a powerful duo. By managing finances with mindfulness and embracing simplicity, one can cultivate a life that is both secure and rich in meaning. As you consider these lessons, think about how you might apply them to your own life. Appreciate the enduring value of these principles and let them guide you towards a path filled with both financial stability and heartfelt simplicity. Lifelong learning, curiosity, and gratitude are key ingredients for personal growth and satisfaction, as many of our elders have wisely observed. They often stress how the pursuit of knowledge and maintaining a curious mind can keep life vibrant and fulfilling. Take, for example, the story of Thomas, who in his 60s decided to learn a new language. This endeavor not only expanded his cognitive abilities, but also opened doors to new friendships and cultural understanding. The elderly remind us that it's never too late to be a student of life, whether through formal education, picking up a hobby, or simply staying informed about the world. Curiosity, they say, is the spark that ignites the joy of discovery. By keeping an open mind and asking questions, we're often led to the most unexpected places that enrich our lives. Consider the tale of Alice, who, out of sheer curiosity, started exploring local history in her town. Her adventures uncovered intriguing stories that connected her deeply to her community. Our elders emphasize that this sense of wonder keeps the mind sharp and the heart young. Alongside learning and curiosity lies the profound practice of gratitude. Expressing gratitude, they tell us, can transform our worldview, shifting focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. They've found that this simple act, whether through keeping a gratitude journal or regularly acknowledging the good in their lives, fosters a sense of contentment and resilience. Gratitude teaches us to appreciate life's ordinary miracles, like a sunrise or a kind gesture. By intertwining lifelong learning, curiosity, and gratitude, our elders suggest we weave a rich tapestry of experiences and emotions that lead to fulfillment. As you reflect on these lessons, remember that the desire to learn, the courage to question, and the ability to appreciate are timeless traits that nurture both the mind and spirit. Let these principles guide you, encouraging you to explore the world with a curious heart and a grateful soul. Taking risks is a concept that can feel daunting, especially as we grow older, but many of our elders reflect on how taking calculated risks has led to some of the most rewarding experiences in their lives. The key is understanding that risk does not mean acting recklessly, but rather stepping out of your comfort zone with intention and preparation. Consider the story of Elena, who in her late 50s decided to pursue a long-dormant dream of opening her own bakery. Despite the uncertainties and the potential for failure, she meticulously planned, saving money, studying market trends, and experimenting with recipes until she felt ready. Her bakery became a beloved local gem, and she found profound satisfaction in pursuing her passion. Elena's story illustrates how taking calculated risks involves a blend of courage and careful planning, transforming what might seem daring into a structured path to success. Another inspiring example is Robert, who after retirement decided to sail around the world. He spent years preparing, learning navigation and safety skills, and equipping his boat. This adventure not only fulfilled his lifelong dream, but also taught him resilience, adaptability, and joy in the simplest moments at sea. Such bold decisions often lead to unexpected personal growth and fulfillment, as they push us to learn, adapt, and discover aspects of ourselves we never knew existed. Our elders teach us that taking risks is an integral part of life's journey. It requires keeping an open mind, being willing to fail and learn from mistakes, and trusting in your ability to navigate the unknown. It also involves assessing potential outcomes and preparing thoroughly, which can transform fear into excitement and anticipation. As you contemplate your own aspirations, consider the stories of those who have gone before you. Let their experiences embolden you to embrace the unknown, knowing that the most rewarding chapters of your life might just await on the other side of a leap of faith. Remember, it's not about the size of the risk, but the courage to pursue what truly matters to you. Time management and prioritization are cornerstones of a balanced and fulfilling life, a truth that many elders wish they had grasped earlier. It's not about cramming more into your day, but about making thoughtful choices about what truly matters. Consider the story of Howard, who, after retiring, realized he had spent years caught up in the rush of work and obligations, losing sight of what brought him joy. Determined to make a change, he began each day by listing his top priorities, focusing on spending time with his family, exploring new hobbies, and volunteering in his community. This simple shift allowed him to regain control, fill his days with meaningful activities, and experience a profound sense of satisfaction. Another example is Sandra, who juggled a demanding career and family life. She discovered the power of time blocking, dedicating specific hours to different tasks while ensuring she left space for herself. This approach helped her maintain balance and prevented burnout, as she learned to say no to less important commitments and prioritize self-care. Elders often stress the importance of being intentional with your time, reminding us that it's a finite resource. They suggest setting clear goals, breaking tasks into manageable steps, and regularly reviewing your schedule to ensure alignment with your values and aspirations. Embrace the power of delegation, they advise, and remember that it's okay to seek help when needed. By managing your time wisely and prioritizing what genuinely enriches your life, you not only increase productivity but also create room for spontaneity, relaxation, and connection. As you refine your approach to time management and prioritization, let the lessons from those who have navigated these paths before you guide you towards a life that is not just busy but richly rewarding. Self-reflection and self-discovery stand as pillars supporting the journey to self-awareness, a lesson our elders emphasize as key to understanding one's true desires and making informed decisions. Imagine the wisdom of Jane, who, in her late 50s, decided to take a step back from her daily routine to delve into her thoughts and feelings. Through journaling and quiet moments of introspection, she began to understand her long-ignored passion for painting, which she soon embraced, bringing a renewed sense of fulfillment to her life. Our elders remind us that self-reflection is not about dwelling on the past, but about gaining clarity on what genuinely brings us joy and purpose. By setting aside time for introspection, perhaps in the form of a morning meditation or an evening walk, we create space to explore our inner world. This process often illuminates paths we may have overlooked and reveals aspirations we never dared to voice. Self-discovery, they say, is a continuous journey rather than a final destination. It involves embracing new experiences and being open to change, all the while nurturing a deeper understanding of oneself. Consider the story of Michael, who after years in a corporate job, took a sabbatical to travel and volunteer abroad. The experience challenged his perspectives and led to profound personal growth, broadening his worldview and guiding him towards a more fulfilling career helping others. Our elders teach us that self-discovery requires courage and an open heart. It demands we step outside our comfort zones and listen to the quiet voice within that often knows the way forward. As you embark on your own journey of self-awareness, allow the lessons of those who have walked this path before you to guide you. Embrace the practice of self-reflection as a tool for understanding your desires, and let the unfolding process of self-discovery lead you to informed decisions that align with your authentic self. Resilience is often seen as a defining trait of those who have lived long and full lives, weathering storms and emerging stronger on the other side. Our elders impart a profound understanding that resilience is not about never facing hardship, but rather about the ability to rise each time we fall. Consider the powerful story of Agnes, who faced numerous personal and professional setbacks throughout her life. After losing her job unexpectedly in her 40s, she struggled to find her footing. Yet, instead of succumbing to despair, she viewed this challenge as an opportunity to pursue her long-held dream of becoming a writer. With determination and perseverance, Agnes took writing courses, networked with other creatives, and eventually published her first novel. Her story is a testament to how resilience transforms adversity into new beginnings, illustrating that the path to success often wins through failure and struggle. Another inspiring example is Paul, who after a serious injury was told he might never walk again. Refusing to accept this fate, he devoted himself to rehabilitation, setting small, achievable goals each day. With relentless effort and the support of his loved ones, Paul not only regained his mobility, but also went on to advocate for others with disabilities. His journey illustrates that resilience is often fueled by hope and the will to confront and overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Our elders teach us that resilience is a skill that can be cultivated through practice and mindset. It involves maintaining a positive outlook even in the face of adversity and drawing strength from past experiences. They remind us to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, to lean on support networks, and to remain flexible in our approach to life's unpredictability. As you reflect on the concept of resilience, remember the wisdom shared by those who have navigated life's ups and downs before you. Let their stories inspire you to cultivate your own resilience, knowing that each setback is not an end but a stepping stone in the ongoing journey of life. Legacy and purpose are two guiding stars in the lives of our elders, illuminating paths that lead to lasting fulfillment and impact. Our elders often share that a meaningful legacy is not just about the material wealth or achievements one leaves behind, but the values, love, and inspiration passed on to future generations. Consider the story of Ruth, who spent years nurturing not just her family but her community. By volunteering, teaching, and mentoring, she left a legacy of kindness and service that continues to inspire those around her. Ruth's life demonstrates that a legacy is built through the everyday actions and decisions we make, consciously choosing to uplift others and leave the world a bit better than we found it. Living with purpose, on the other hand, is about aligning one's life with core values and passions. Our elders have found that this sense of purpose often comes from pursuing activities or causes that resonate deeply with their personal beliefs and strengths. Take the example of John, who discovered his purpose in environmental advocacy. After retirement, he dedicated his time to preserving natural habitats, finding profound satisfaction in witnessing the positive changes his efforts brought about. Purpose provides a sense of direction and infuses daily life with meaning, leading to more fulfilling experiences regardless of age. Many elders highlight that embracing one's purpose requires introspection and a willingness to explore and act on what truly matters. It often involves stepping beyond comfort zones, like Mary, who in her 60s chose to learn digital skills to advocate for literacy in her community. Her journey emphasizes that living with purpose is not confined to any stage of life, and that opportunities to make an impact are ever present. As you ponder your own legacy and purpose, draw from the experiences of those who have walked similar paths. Let their insights encourage you to think about what enduring mark you wish to leave and how you can live each day with intention and passion. These lessons from our elders teach us that by focusing on legacy and purpose, we can craft lives that not only fulfill us personally but resonate far beyond our own lifetimes. Forgiveness and letting go are powerful lessons that our elders often regard as essential for personal peace and healing. These principles act as gentle reminders that clinging to past grievances only weighs down the spirit, preventing us from moving forward. Consider the story of Anne, who held onto bitterness after a falling out with an old friend. It wasn't until she confronted her feelings, forgiving both herself and her friend, that she felt a profound sense of relief and liberation. This act of forgiveness not only mended a cherished friendship, but also brought her inner tranquility. The wisdom shared by the elderly underscores that forgiveness is not about condoning hurtful actions, but freeing oneself from the shackles of resentment. It's about reclaiming your peace and making room for new experiences to flourish. Letting go, as they advise, often involves acknowledging and accepting past hurts, then choosing to release them. For example, Leonard, who struggled with guilt over past mistakes, found solace in letting go through self-forgiveness and acceptance. This journey allowed him to enjoy the present and focus on nurturing positive relationships. Our elders highlight that the path to forgiveness and letting go is deeply personal and often requires patience and empathy. They encourage us to practice self-compassion and understand that everyone, including ourselves, is a work in progress. As you reflect on these lessons, consider how the act of letting go could transform your own life. By embracing forgiveness, you open the door to healing relationships and cultivating a peaceful mind, learning, as our elders have, that true freedom comes from within. Let their stories inspire you to release past burdens and step into each day with an open heart and a clear mind, ready to embrace the possibilities ahead. Embrace joy, the quality that infuses life with vibrancy and fulfillment. Our elders, having traversed through life's ups and downs, often illuminate how finding happiness in everyday moments holds the key to a truly satisfying existence. Take the story of Helen, who discovered boundless joy in the simple act of gardening. Each morning, as she tended to her plants, she felt a profound connection to nature and an overwhelming sense of peace. Her garden, with its blooming flowers and thriving greenery, served as a daily reminder of life's simple pleasures and the beauty that surrounds us if we only pause to notice. Elders teach us that joy need not be grandiose. It can be found in small, everyday moments. Whether it's savoring a warm cup of tea, enjoying a leisurely walk, or sharing a hearty laugh with a friend, these snippets of joy enrich our lives. Many have shared that practicing gratitude amplifies this joy, allowing us to focus on what we have rather than what we lack. Consider Paul, who kept a gratitude journal, noting down 3 things he appreciated each day. This practice helped him cultivate a joyful mindset, even amidst life's challenges. Elders also emphasize the importance of being present. By truly immersing ourselves in the present moment, we open ourselves to experience joy in its purest form. It involves letting go of past regrets and future anxieties, centering our attention on the here and now. Additionally, they encourage seeking activities that nurture our passions and creative expressions, as these pursuits often bring unparalleled joy and fulfillment. As you journey through life, take a moment to reflect on the joy shared by those who have lived before you. Embrace the lesson that joy can be a choice, an attitude that transforms ordinary days into extraordinary memories. Allow yourself to pursue happiness in the little things, cultivating a life brimming with joy and contentment. Let this pursuit guide you towards a path where joy is not just an occasional visitor, but a constant companion on your journey. The first practice involves enhancing mental flexibility and adaptability, crucial skills highlighted in the lives of our elders who have thrived through significant personal changes. Picture Edith, who after losing her job in her 50s, chose to see this setback as a pivot point rather than a barrier. By engaging in mindfulness meditation, she trained her mind to stay present and open, freeing herself from the weight of abrupt changes and fostering adaptability. This practice allowed her to explore new career opportunities and eventually find success in a completely different field. Mindfulness helps to create a space between stimulus and response, enabling us to pause and consider before reacting. For many elders, this clarity has been a game changer in handling unexpected life turns. Another effective technique they share is cognitive reframing, the art of viewing challenges through a lens of opportunity. When Robert faced the prospect of moving cities after retirement, he initially saw it as an upheaval. However, by consciously shifting his perspective, he began to see the move as a chance for new adventures and connections, leading to an enriching chapter in his life. This optimistic outlook not only eased his transition but also enhanced his mental resilience. Our elders advise nurturing a growth mindset, a belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed with effort and learning. Consider the tale of Susan, who, despite initially struggling with technology, took classes and sought mentorship from younger generations. Her willingness to learn and embrace technological advancements enabled her to stay connected with family and pursue new hobbies, enriching her later years with learning and joy. Such stories remind us that adaptability is fueled by curiosity and a willingness to grow beyond our perceived limitations. Another key element they emphasize is cultivating strong support networks. These networks provide emotional anchors during turbulent times, offering comfort and encouragement that bolsters adaptability. For instance, David found strength in his community after experiencing a major life loss. By sharing his experiences and learning from others, he discovered new ways to cope and adapt, transforming his mourning into healing. As you reflect on these lessons of adaptability, consider how you might incorporate such practices into your life. Embrace change with an open mind and a readiness to learn, drawing inspiration from those who have navigated their own transformations. Allow these techniques to guide you in becoming more resilient, flexible, and equipped to handle whatever life may bring. The first practice of prioritizing health focuses on mental well-being through mindfulness and effective stress management techniques, wisdom cherished by our elders as essential to navigating life's complexities. Consider Martha, who after facing periods of anxiety, found solace in daily mindfulness exercises. By dedicating just a few minutes each day to sit quietly and focus on her breathing, she learned to calm her racing thoughts and ground herself in the present moment. This simple practice allowed her to manage stress more effectively, fostering a sense of inner peace amidst life's chaos. Mindfulness, they teach us, is not about emptying the mind, but about observing thoughts without judgment, creating a gentle awareness that helps break the cycle of stress. Another profound technique encouraged by our elders is progressive muscle relaxation. This practice involves tensing and then slowly releasing each muscle group in the body, promoting a deep sense of relaxation. For example, Henry, who struggled with insomnia, found that incorporating this routine before bedtime helped him unwind, leading to restful sleep and increased energy during the day. By learning to release physical tension, he also found that his mental stress lessened, leaving him more capable of facing daily challenges. Our elders also highlight the benefits of journaling as a tool for emotional release and self-reflection. Writing down one's thoughts and feelings can serve as a form of catharsis, offering clarity and perspective on stressful situations. Take the example of Elena, who began journaling to cope with the demands of caregiving. Through this practice, she uncovered her strengths and resilience, enabling her to approach her responsibilities with renewed vigor and compassion. Additionally, engaging in regular physical activity is emphasized as a remarkable stress reliever. Whether it's a leisurely walk, yoga, or dancing, moving the body not only lifts the spirits but also enhances mental clarity and emotional balance. Our elders encourage finding an activity that brings joy, transforming exercise into a pleasurable and sustainable habit. Lastly, they speak of nurturing social connections, ensuring we maintain a support network that provides emotional sustenance and companionship. Sharing experiences and laughter with loved ones is a powerful antidote to stress, reminding us that we are never alone in our journey. As you contemplate these practices, envision how integrating them into your daily routine could enhance your mental health. Let the stories and techniques shared by those who have walked before you inspire a holistic approach to well-being, ensuring your mind remains as vibrant and resilient as your body. The first practice involves practical budgeting, a fundamental aspect of financial wisdom as shared by our elders. They often emphasize the significance of creating a budget that aligns with personal values and priorities. Consider the approach of Harold, who realized the power of mindful budgeting in his later years. By regularly reviewing his expenses, he identified areas where he could cut back, such as dining out less often and canceling unused subscriptions. This simple act of tracking spending not only curbed unnecessary expenses, but also allowed him to allocate more money towards meaningful experiences like traveling and spending time with family. One key tip our elders share is the envelope system, a straightforward method where cash is allocated into envelopes for different categories such as groceries, entertainment, and savings. By using cash, individuals are more conscious of their spending, helping to stay within limits. This tangible approach nurtures better financial discipline and promotes saving as a rewarding habit. Additionally, they advise setting aside a small emergency fund as a buffer for unexpected expenses, which fosters peace of mind and financial resilience. The second practice revolves around embracing a minimalist lifestyle, a choice many seniors have found deeply fulfilling. This lifestyle encourages decluttering both physical possessions and mental burdens, focusing instead on what truly matters. Take the example of Linda, who chose to downsize her home, keeping only items that held personal value or utility. This shift not only reduced her living expenses, but also brought a sense of liberation and clarity, allowing her to enjoy life's simple pleasures more fully. Elders often highlight the benefits of possessing less, teaching us to appreciate quality over quantity and to cherish experiences over material goods. They share that simplifying commitments can be equally freeing, as it opens up time and energy for passions and relationships that bring genuine joy. Another minimalist approach is the practice of conscious consumption, where purchasing decisions are made intentionally, considering long-term value and sustainability. Elders often encourage us to consider the impact of our purchases, opting for items that serve a purpose or bring genuine happiness. This mindful approach not only supports financial health, but also nurtures a meaningful and purpose-driven life. As you explore these lessons in financial wisdom and simplicity, reflect on how they might enrich your own life. Allow the insights of those who have lived through these practices to guide you towards a more balanced and fulfilling existence, where financial security and simplicity are interwoven, paving the way for a life rich in experiences and authentic connections. The second practice of taking risks reveals even more transformative stories from our elders who ventured beyond the familiar and found personal growth in unexpected places. Consider the tale of Geraldine, who after years of playing it safe in her career, dared to pursue her passion for photography. At the age of 60, she took the bold step of enrolling in an international photography program. This decision not only reignited her creative spirit, but also connected her with a global community of artists. The experience broadened her worldview, helped her build enduring friendships, and opened up new avenues for self-expression. Geraldine's story illustrates that risk-taking often leads to new opportunities and an expansion of one's horizons. A similar story is that of Tom, who after a lifetime of working in finance decided to leap into the unknown by volunteering in a remote village overseas. This extreme shift from his comfort zone challenged Tom both physically and mentally, yet it gifted him with invaluable insights into different cultures and ways of life. Surrounded by new experiences and diverse communities, Tom not only honed his adaptability skills, but also found a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment in serving others. This adventure taught him that true wealth lies in moments spent helping and connecting with people in meaningful ways. Elders often highlight that even small, calculated risks can yield significant personal growth. Take Anna, who bravely joined a local theater group despite having no prior acting experience. This decision pushed her to confront her stage fright, resulting in newfound confidence and a supportive circle of friends that enriched her social life. Engaging in community performances gave Anna a platform to explore her creativity, proving that taking risks does not always require grand gestures but can begin with simple steps that lead to profound changes. These stories remind us that taking risks involves embracing the unknown and being open to learning from every experience. It encourages resilience, creativity, and adaptability, leading to personal evolution. As you reflect on these narratives, consider how stepping outside of your comfort zone might bring unexpected growth and fulfillment. Allow the experiences of those who dared to dream and take risks inspire you to explore the uncharted territories of your own aspirations. Use their wisdom as a compass, guiding you towards adventures that enrich your life in ways you never anticipated. The first practice involves engaging in self-reflection exercises that help uncover one's core values, an essential step highlighted by our elders as crucial to leading a life of purpose and authenticity. Consider the exercise of keeping a daily journal, where you spend a few moments each day writing down thoughts and feelings without censoring yourself. This practice, cherished by many seniors, acts as a mirror reflecting your inner world, helping you identify patterns, desires, and areas that need attention. Journaling provides clarity, allowing you to pinpoint what truly matters to you and shedding light on your core values. Another insightful tool is the values inventory exercise, where you list qualities and principles that you believe define the best version of yourself. By prioritizing this list, you gain a clearer picture of which values are most important, guiding your decisions and actions. Elders remind us that understanding these core values can serve as a compass, directing you towards choices that align with your true self. Consider the practice of reflective questioning. Ask yourself probing questions like, "What brings me joy?" or "When do I feel most fulfilled?" These questions, often encouraged by the wise, help dismantle superficial layers and reveal deeper truths about your inner motivations. Additionally, mindfulness meditation is a powerful tool to cultivate self-awareness, as it encourages a calm and non-judgmental observation of your thoughts and emotions. This practice, adopted by many to enhance self-discovery, provides a space to explore your inner landscape, fostering a deeper connection with your authentic self. Our elders also highlight the importance of seeking feedback from trusted friends or family, as outside perspectives can offer valuable insights into how others perceive your strengths and areas for growth. These exercises and tools are designed to enrich your journey of self-reflection and self-discovery, offering pathways to better understand your core values. As you embark on this introspective adventure, let the wisdom of those who have journeyed before you guide you towards greater self-awareness and authenticity. Embrace these practices as stepping stones, leading to a life that resonates with what you truly value and cherish. To expand on the lessons of forgiveness and letting go, our elders often point to powerful psychological insights and therapeutic practices that can facilitate this transformative process. One key insight is understanding that forgiveness begins within ourselves. It's not just about mending relationships, but about freeing our minds from the burden of resentment. Consider the therapeutic practice of expressive writing, where you allow yourself to document your feelings and thoughts about past grievances without holding back. This process can serve as a cathartic release, helping to process emotions and gain perspective. Another effective approach shared by those who have mastered this art is through mindful meditation. This practice encourages you to focus on the present, gradually letting go of past hurts by fostering an attitude of compassion and acceptance towards yourself and others. By regularly dedicating time to sit quietly, breathe deeply, and acknowledge each thought as it arises without judgment, you create a space of healing where grudges can dissolve over time. Cognitive behavioral therapy exercises are also beneficial in reshaping how we perceive and react to past offenses. These exercises teach us to identify and challenge negative thought patterns, replacing them with more constructive and forgiving ones. This shift in perspective not only alleviates emotional pain, but also strengthens our emotional resilience. Our elders emphasize the power of empathy, the ability to put oneself in another's shoes and understand their perspective. This exercise often fosters forgiveness by revealing that everyone, including ourselves, is fallible. By nurturing empathy, we unlock the potential to forgive by recognizing shared humanity and the possibility of growth from our mistakes. Another therapeutic practice is guided imagery, a technique where you visualize releasing your grudges like a balloon into the sky or setting them adrift in a river, symbolizing the act of letting go. This mental image serves as a powerful metaphor, reinforcing the intention to release negativity and embrace peace. They also stress the importance of seeking support from a trusted counselor or therapist if necessary, creating a safe space to explore deep-seated emotions and work through the forgiveness process at your own pace. As you reflect on the wisdom of those who have walked this path, consider how integrating these practices into your life might bring about profound peace and liberation. Let these insights guide you towards a future unencumbered by the weight of past grievances, where forgiveness and letting go become stepping stones to personal freedom and emotional well-being. Embracing joy, the essence of a rich and fulfilling life, is a practice our elders have mastered through years of experience and introspection. They often share that cultivating joy is about embracing gratitude and being present in the moment, no matter how small the occasion. Consider the story of Walter, who found immense joy in his daily ritual of savoring a morning cup of coffee on his porch. As he sat, he practiced gratitude, reflecting on the warmth of the sun, the song of chirping birds, and the comfort of his favorite mug. This simple practice transformed an everyday routine into a source of profound happiness and contentment. Our elders emphasized the power of gratitude journals as a tool to amplify joy. By dedicating a few moments each day to jot down 3 things for which you are grateful, you begin to shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. This practice, they say, trains the mind to focus on what is going well, creating a positive feedback loop that nurtures joy. For instance, Alice, in her 60s, consistently noted her gratitude for the laughter shared with her grandchildren and the beauty of her garden in bloom, which nurtured her spirit even during challenging times. Mindfulness is another strategy they advocate, teaching us to immerse fully in the present without judgment. This approach allows us to savor life's fleeting moments, such as the aroma of fresh bread baking or the vibrant colors of a sunset. By practicing mindful breathing exercises like taking deep breaths and focusing on the sensations of breath entering and leaving the body, individuals can anchor themselves in the present, creating moments of serenity that allow joy to flourish. Our elders also find joy in acts of kindness and community. Engaging in small gestures, such as helping a neighbor with groceries or writing a heartfelt note to a friend, fosters a sense of connection and fulfillment. These acts remind us that joy is often multiplied when shared with others. Additionally, they encourage pursuing passions and hobbies that spark joy, whether it's painting, dancing, or gardening. Engaging in these activities not only brings satisfaction but also provides an outlet for creative expression and personal growth. As you reflect on these nurturing practices, think about how they might enrich your daily life. Let the wisdom of those who have traveled this path before you guide you towards a life brimming with joy, gratitude, and mindfulness. By embracing these principles, you open yourself to a world where joy is not just a fleeting emotion but an enduring presence that enhances every moment. As we conclude our journey through these 20 life lessons, we're reminded of the timeless wisdom our elders have shared with us. These lessons embracing change, prioritizing health, valuing relationships, and many more are more than just stories. They are a legacy of insights refined through decades of living, offering us a blueprint for a fulfilling life. Each story is a gentle reminder that happiness and success are within our reach if we choose to learn from those who have walked before us. Reflect on these lessons and consider how you might integrate them into your own life. Whether it's through small acts of kindness, taking risks, or practicing gratitude, there's a wealth of knowledge waiting to enrich your journey. We invite you to engage with this content. Share your own experiences and lessons learned, as they too hold the power to inspire others. Subscribe to our channel for more insights and stories from those who have navigated the paths of life with wisdom and grace. Let's continue this conversation, exploring the rich tapestry of human experience together. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to sharing more journeys with you in the future.